Mr. Chairman, if the goal of this so-called COVID relief bill is to address COVID-19 and support economic recovery, goals I support and think Congress could do some things to help with if done correctly, this bill does not even come close to hitting the mark. In fact, the nearly $1.7 trillion of this $1.9 trillion bill has nothing to do with getting out vaccines or policies that directly address the China virus. Instead, this Democrat bill spends way more than is even conceivably necessary and in so many wrong places. It's no wonder very little of it will actually get out the door in 2021. The government bureaucrats who will have to write these checks won't even know where to start. Look no further than the previous 5 COVID relief bills already signed into law. Totals of those bills reached $4 trillion, and to date, some $1 trillion remains unspent. So much for COVID relief. Frankly, I call bullcrap on all of this. Let's call this bill what it really is: a partisan wish list filled with progressive promises to Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi's closest friends. $500 billion is included for bailing out the blue states and localities that mismanaged their budgets. $500 billion for policies that actually reduce employment, including $260 billion so people can sit on the couch at home through August. I'm a small business owner. I know how hard it is to hire people during this pandemic because of these poor unemployment policies. Postal and federal workers receive an additional 600 hours of paid leave in this bill, when many federal workers have been working from home and never even lost their job. What does a bailout for state pension programs have to do with ending a pandemic? The bill increases the minimum wage to $15 an hour, which will crush already hard-hit small businesses in rural America, killing another $2.7 million jobs in the process. The political nature of this whole thing is sickening. The billions are not all targeted to those who truly still are in need and will go out to the households of governments that have experienced no financial hardship during this crisis. Mr. Chairman, Mr. Ranking Member, all of this extra non-related political payoff spending comes at the expense of hardworking Americans, many of whom are still suffering and under some sort of government restrictions. Our economy is expected to grow 3.7% this year without this bill or any other stimulus. We need Democrat politicians to allow our small businesses and schools to reopen. We need vaccines distributed to those who want them. We need to get the remaining trillion from previous COVID packages out the door. Reopening America is the economic relief we need, not just flushing another $2 trillion of taxpayer money down the toilet. I urge a strong no vote on that. And with that, I yield. Thank you.